Happy Friday, everyone, and welcome to RLI RoundUp, our 14th episode. I'm your host and publisher of RLI, the world's only global retail and leisure magazine. As the dust finally settles on a whirlwind bank holiday weekend, RLI have been busy putting the June issue to bed. So before we take a look at what's been happening across the globe this week, here is a sneak peek of this month's issue. This month's cover story allows us to lose ourselves in a world of immersive entertainment as we explore how REIT innovations, experts in new technology integration, are transforming empty spaces into environments that generate excitement, revenue, and footfall through customized interactive experiences. We talk to Vicky Lynn, CEO, and Wendy Moody, VP of Production, to learn more. We continue to explore these next level experiences with a dedicated feature on AR and VR and how such applications can propel the shopping experience to the next level. We also take a look at integrated resorts, another hot topic, as they start to spring up around the world. Finally, we hop over to Asia and Australasia for this month's Voyager to explore groundbreaking projects in a powerhouse that's entering an era of dominance and a period of economic growth. Visit rli.uk.com/emagazine/164 to read this month's exciting issue. Finally, if you haven't already done so, don't forget to see if you've made it onto this year's Global RLI Awards shortlist on page 18. And I look forward to finally celebrating in person with you all, dancing the night away in London on the 23rd of September. So, what's been happening around the world this week? In the UK, global fashion brand Zara opened a new 36,500 square foot regional flagship store at St David's, Cardiff in Wales. The store, set across 2 levels, features Zara's full range of women's wear, menswear and kidswear, and joins Inditex's sister brands Bershka and Stradivarius at the destination. Rendition, a new premium restaurant and bar offering set to revolutionise the Manchester food and drink scene, has opened its doors to customers. Rendition will serve locally sourced and inspired dishes that champion British produce, as well as offering a vibrant bar setting that provides the highest of quality and service. The O2 in London has welcomed Tikitown, a brand new interactive experience designed exclusively for capturing content to post on Instagram and TikTok. Tikitown is a ticketed attraction that gives visitors access to roam around various sets for up to 60 minutes. Danish retailer Ihg is set to open 2 new stores within the Greater Manchester region as part of its ambitious UK expansion plans. The first of the 2 new stores will open on the 10th of June in Bury, followed by a second store in Stockport on the 8th of July. Grosvenor has announced the arrival of 14 new lifestyle, health and beauty, interiors and hospitality operators at Mayfair and Belgravia. The new openings, which will occur over the next 3 months, include the launch of new concepts from British restaurant group The Ivy, Deliciously Ella, Bonidia and Shan Shui. On the international arena, Rituals Cosmetics has opened its very first body and mind spa in their flagship store, House of Rituals in Amsterdam. The Body and Mind Spa offers physical and mental tranquility, balance and relief, as well as beauty and anti-aging treatments. A new IKEA site has been launched by the Ihg Group in the Polish city of Chongqing. With an area of almost 30,000 square meters, the company claims it will be the last store of that size in the country. With this new store launch, the Ihg Group now has a dozen IKEA stores along with 64 IKEA order collection points in Poland. After 6 months of partial or total closure due to COVID-19 restrictions, leading outlet operator Ihg has reopened all 21 of its centres in 6 European countries. The final centres still affected, Montabaur, the style outlets, and Halle Leipzig, the style outlets, both in Germany, resumed normal operations during the last week of May. A new shopping centre, developed by KKCG Group, has opened its doors to customers for the first time in Prague. The retail space will feature multiple anchor tenants, including Lidl and DM Drugstore, and 85% of retail space has already been leased. Undash has realised the most sustainable sports house in the Alps. The Brundle store in Capron is a completely new and innovative shopping experience, highlighting itself at the foot of the Kitzensteinhorn in Capron, Salzburg. Heading over to the Americas, Rent the Runway is the latest company to enter the fast-growing market for second-hand clothing. The fashion rental company is now making all the clothing featured on its site available for resale to regular, non-member shoppers as well as subscribers. American e-commerce platform Etsy has signed a definitive agreement to acquire Depop for $1.625 billion. Following the closing of the transaction, which is anticipated to occur during the third quarter of this year, Depop will continue to be headquartered in London and operate as a standalone marketplace. Hyatt Hotels and Resorts has announced plans to open 6 new hotels in Mexico over the next 4 years, aiming to strengthen its presence in popular locations such as Cancun. For 2021, Hyatt will open the Hyatt Ziva complex in the Riviera Maya and will introduce the hotel from its location-specific Unbound Collection brand in San Miguel de Allende. Dick's Sporting Goods will open a second location of its new experiential store concept, Dick's House of Sport. The new store is situated at Westtown Mall in Knoxville, Tennessee, and will offer multi-sport experiences inside and outside the store. Stillwater Capital, the developer of America's Professional Golf Association's new $520 million headquarters in Frisco, Texas, has just received the zoning approval for a new mixed-use project that will complement the golf centre. The project will feature office space, entertainment, hospitality, and sports-focused wellness. As we venture to the Middle East, a second branch of the extremely popular Asian-inspired dining spot, Asia, will open in the Grand Millennium Hotel Business Bay this December. The 750 square metre venue will be able to cater for up to 500 guests at any one time, and the location will fuse Asian and the Middle Eastern flavours and themes. Swarovski has unveiled their newly renovated store at Dubai's Mall of the Emirates. Boasting the brand's new Wonderlab concept, the store is now complete with a green interior and walls that are lined with hexagonal jewellery boxes, with each one housing a Swarovski treasure. The Sharjah Investment and Development Authority, known as Shahrouk, has announced the launch of 2 new beach development projects. The upcoming 110 million dirham Al-Luluya Beach project, located on the eastern coast of the Emirate in Khor Fakkan, and the 87 million dirham Al-Hira Beach project in Sharjah City, will both include facilities suitable for all visitors, children's playgrounds, restaurants, cafes, and retail outlets. UAE-based Majid Al Futtaim has awarded a 4-year contract to global infrastructure consulting firm AECOM to provide lead consultancy services for its flagship mall of Saudi development. The project is set to break ground in Q4 of this year. Dubai athleisure wear brand Le Couture has opened its very first boutique. The store is filled with racks of clothes in signature shades of aqua, wild orchid, cool grey, French navy, and a beautiful hue called mindful green. Completing the store are a glam room, a yoga studio, and a photography studio. Hopping over to Asia, Ihg Hotels and Resorts is set to unveil its premium Voco Hotels brand in Southeast Asia on Singapore's world-famous Orchard Road. The 423-room hotel will rebrand from Hilton Singapore and provide guests with the world-renowned Voco experience from the moment they walk through its doors. Merlin Entertainments has partnered with global Zhongzhen to build and operate a more than full-scale Legoland resort in Sichuan province in Western China. Due to open in 2023, Legoland Sichuan will have 2 Legoland hotels with approximately 500 rooms. After launching Super Nintendo World at Universal Studios Japan, Nintendo is now working on plans for a museum called Nintendo Gallery in Kyoto. The company plans to repurpose an old factory building to create an attraction that will exhibit beloved Nintendo gaming products. Ten Design has completed the Wide Horizon Clubhouse in Chongqing, China. The Clubhouse, a 9,000 square meter building spread across 5 floors, has been inspired by the natural mountains and lush topography of the region. Located on a steeply sloped hillside, the Clubhouse sits adjacent to the main entrance of a new residential development. Finally, Italian sportswear brand Fila has chosen the city of Beijing to launch its largest Chinese store to date. Located at APM Mall, the mega store spans an area over 1,700 square meters over 3 stories and is home to all the Fila sports lines, as well as items from a number of different exclusive collections. That brings a close to this week's RLI Roundup. Don't forget to check out this month's issue, and I'll be back next week with more industry news. Until then, stay safe.